Hey everyone, welcome. My name is Leanne Hebert. I'm a certified life coach specializing in health and fitness. Welcome to my Body Transformation 101, a Step Beyond Diet and Exercise free webinar. In this 4-week program, we will discuss the importance of journaling and planning, getting some perspective, prep and portion control, the most effective types of exercises are basically what has worked for me, how hormones affect weight loss, self-appreciation and the media's effect on body image, having a vision for your life and making it happen, as well as a few homework assignments. Also, for those of you who sign up today as a bonus, I will send you a copy of my good friend Anne's new ebook, The White Space Solution, Making Room for Your Best Life and Work, where she talks about making room for your healthier self, connecting to yourself and others, how to have it all and love your life, plus how to streamline your time. On this, I have an e-cookbook by the creator of Live Well 360, Michelle Beers. Eat Well 360, Transforming Your Relationship with Food, includes a how-to section, an integrated guide, a healthy substitution list, and many, many yummy recipes. And third bonus, which I'm very excited about, is a 4-week training program designed especially for the participants of Body Transformation 101 by my husband Mark, who is a personal trainer and owner of Mark One Fitness here in Westford. So let's move on to my story, which started back when I first started dating my now husband Mark about 20 years ago. And this is me when I thought I was in my best shape ever. And basically what I use for part of my motivation to reach my fitness goals. Fast forward to 2008, and this is me at 147 pounds and 47 years of age. It seemed that all my bad habits had finally caught up with me, and getting back that body that I had at 29 seemed impossible. But my husband Mark, being a personal trainer, I thought, how hard could it be? Well, let me tell you, it was really hard. However, this is me 10 months later, and honestly, over 60% of this weight loss happened in the first 4 months. So how did it happen this time? Well, 2 reasons really. One was Valerie Waters and a Red Carpet Ready Forum, and 2 was my husband Mark encouraged me to join Val's Diamond Club. If I continued to try to work out with him, I think we probably would have killed each other. I'm not sure if any of you have had your significant other try to push you to your very limits. It's just not a good idea. So Mark has been following Valerie for a very long time, has a lot of respect for her style of training, and thought that she would be a perfect fit for me. And he was right. I love this quote: "Don't let the fear of time it will take to accomplish something stand in your way of doing it. The time will pass anyways, and might as well put the passing time to the best possible use." If I didn't do that, if I didn't take charge of my body and my life, I would still be 147 pounds instead of where I'm at today, feeling very comfortable and knowing that with a little bit of effort I can get anything done I want. So now it's time. Let's get real with ourselves. And, don't be scared. Just be honest. What is it that you could be doing that could be hindering your weight loss goals? For me, it was basically the calorie in, calorie out thing. I did work out every day, thought I was doing, all the right stuff, yada, yada, yada. And then, I would see that I was having a glass of wine here, Snickers bar there, pasta here, ice cream there. It just ended up being a lot of empty calories. So part of the solution is just to be aware of what you're putting in your body, because honestly, 500 calories of healthy food is not going to affect your body the same way 500 calories of not healthy food is going to affect your body. The key is to try to look at food as fuel and not as, a celebration or a feel-good thing or, a reward. We need food just like we need air to live. So one of the first things I'd like you to do is just take a minute and write down what you would normally eat in a day, and be honest with yourself. Really write down what you normally eat in a day, and then take a good look at that and see what it looks like to you. Speaking of good things to eat in a day, fiber. Fiber is probably one of the most overlooked nutrients out there, especially when you're trying to lose weight. It's not just simply a digestive aid. It can also it expands in your stomach and helps you stay full for longer periods of time, and are usually a lot less calories. So how do you know how much fiber you need? Well, if you check out the calculator that I have below from the National Fiber Council, which Valerie was actually on the Fiber Council for a period of time, it shows that me as a 50-year-old woman require 25 grams a day. And me as someone who does not like fruits and vegetables, as a rule of thumb, here's my secret weapon, the green smoothie, which was introduced by Miss Mary Beth Dalton to all of us. And my green smoothie is about 16.6 grams of fiber, and includes a half a cup of frozen spinach, some cherries, some blueberries, some berry metamucil, and that's just basically for the extra fiber, some whey protein, some raw cacao powder, and some chia seeds. Some other foods that are higher in fiber are things like avocados. A medium avocado has 11 grams of fiber. An artichoke has 10 grams of fiber. 1 cup of raspberries or blackberries both have 8 grams of fiber. You go down to a half cup of lentils, black beans, broccoli, etc. They have 6, 7, and 8 grams of fiber, respectively. Another vital nutrient is water. Fact: the human body can last weeks without food, but only days without water. So how many ounces should you drink? Well, the rule of thumb is half your body weight in ounces. So if you were a 120-pound woman, you should at least, as a minimum, drink 60 ounces of water a day. I personally like to drink between 80 and 100. That feels good to me, and it works for my body. So what are some of the benefits of water? It increases your metabolism, boosts your energy, helps you look younger, suppresses your appetite, and also releases the storage of water in your body. Now, a lot of people don't want to drink water because they think they're going to carry around some water weight. But the truth of the matter is, the more water you drink, the more your body will release the storage of water that it has built up. It's kind of like a survival mechanism. It's not sure when it's going to get its next little drink of water, so it holds on to every ounce that it gets. But if you start to drink water regularly, it's going to start to let go of the water in your body. So for a period of time, you might be going to the bathroom every 5 minutes, but once your body adjusts to, that it's going to get the water that it needs throughout the day, and that's going to all stop, and your body's going to start to regulate. Myths and misconceptions. Women who lift weight will bulk up. Well, you know what? That could be true if you are training your body like a bodybuilder would. There's a very specific way that bodybuilders develop the muscles that they have. And it's not through resistance training, and it's not through metabolic training. It's just, it's a very specific way. So, no, that is not true, unless you want it to be true. Also, women get all the benefits they need from cardio and don't need to lift weight. Also not true. Actually, it's been proven that women who lift weight are able to increase their bone density, which is very important, especially as we get older. So why resistance training and interval training are superior when trying to transform your body? You burn calories while you work out, and while you rest up to 48 hours later. You build, not burn, lean muscle, which burns more calories at rest, and you work out the shorter. So, who doesn't want that? There are a few hormones that will actually inhibit your ability to lose weight. One of them is the stress hormone cortisol. And cortisol is a steroid hormone produced by the adrenal glands, which is released in response to stress. So it's basically the body's fight or flight response. Now, a lot of us, unfortunately, are under lots and lots of stress throughout the day, just in general, in our life. So here's a short list of what will reduce cortisol, which would be high-fiber foods. BSE, which is a natural buffer for overproduction of cortisol in response to stress. So foods like mackerel, herring, eel, tuna, chicken, beans, beef, whole grains, green leafy vegetables, etc. Plant steroids can help with adrenal stress response, and you can get this from fortified table spreads and salad dressings. Vitamin C can prevent a rise in cortisol and protect from other physical forms of stress. And whey protein has tryptophan in it, which increases serotonin, lowering cortisol, and then enhancing your ability to deal with stress. So the raises, and it's kind of funny if you look at this stuff, you can almost see how it can be a stressor to the body. Alcohol being number one. Alcohol causes the adrenals to produce more cortisol, but also alcohol is seen as a toxin to the body. So it's going to, the liver is going to remove the alcohol from your body before it actually goes back and metabolizes the fat from the foods that you've eaten. So if you're out having a huge meal, you're having several drinks, you're having bread, you're having pasta, whatever you're having, what's going to happen is the body is going to process the alcohol first, and each ounce of alcohol takes 1 hour to process. So by the time it gets to the food that you've eaten, your body's going to take a look at that and say, oh, this is extra, and it's going to store it in your fat cells. Which is one of the reasons why drinking alcohol is not great when you're trying to lose weight. Next is caffeine. Caffeine causes an increase by elevating productions of certain hormones. Gluten intolerance leads to elevated cortisol levels, and many people are gluten intolerant and they don't even know it, which causes stress on the body. Licorice, that red licorice, definitely skip it. I used to think it was probably one of the better things you can eat. It's actually one of the worst things you can eat. It's made up of mostly, I believe it's corn syrup or high fructose corn syrup, whatever it is, it's crap and it should not be put in your body. And salt. Sodium modifies an enzyme that helps turn cortisone into cortisol. So, you should really just be careful of the amount of salt that you're eating. We should